Yeah, I'm getting out of here. It's a bit creepy.
I don't want to work here when the sun goes down.
No! I feel like if there's gonna be a zombie apocalypse, it's gonna be here. So, what's your name?
Roger?
Roger.
Tight as your handlebars will let you by, because
Yeah.
as hard as what I can stand.
Oh, wait. Yeah. All right. After you. I cannot believe my luck. That just today, this guy just comes up and clears all these trees, because he doesn't work for the forestry or whatever. He just does this on his own to keep the trail open. Otherwise, I'd had to turn back yet again. And he also gave me some valuable information about my ride from Wallace up to Sandpoint, because yeah, the way I was thinking is also a no-go. There's gonna be snow again. But yeah, he also says it's very unusual year. A lot of snow just really late in the season. So I guess it's good, because hopefully there will be less forest fires then this season. But he said a year ago it would already be like 30-35 degrees Celsius here. Is a Honda 650 from 2008. I really like it. We've reached the main road. Roger is kind of a badass. I'm well impressed with this guy. The way he just rode his bike right on the edge of that cliff. My goodness. Oh, this is already Wallace, I think. Wow, this town is very nice. Very peaceful, beautiful, clean. Everybody's taking care of the logs. Nice houses. Oh, it's a big pink house over there.
Well, this is Wallace.
Very nice town. Really, really cute.
Yeah. Been here a long time.
Yeah, it's great. Do you know a petrol station somewhere? A gas station?
There's two of them. One right there and one a few blocks further
Okay,
down that way.
I'll take this one then.
And to get to Burke, you just that way,
Yeah.
right under the freeway and around, and then that other is this canyon right here.
Yeah. Well, nice meeting you. Oh, careful. And thanks so much for your help
You're welcome.
and all the work.
Well, like I say, that was fortuitous timing.
Yeah. I can't believe that we were at the exact same time over there, but
Yeah, I've been waiting. I've been working for the last 8 days. This is my first day off.
oh really? Thank you so much.
You bet.
Have a good day. Ride safe.
Your wife for a minute.
All right. Take care. Bye. Let's first fill up, because I don't know where I'm gonna go next. I still have half a tank, but I'd rather not have any fuel anxiety. Little ride through Wallace before I'm off. This is insurance building. Idaho Silver Shop. I have arrived in Burke, and this place has a fascinating history. Right now there's only a handful of people living here, so it basically is a ghost town. But in 1884 they discovered lead and silver here. So it attracted a lot of miners and a railroad. But as you can see, this canyon is very narrow. So they could only build right here in the canyon. So you had the railroad, you had one street, one road, and that was it. And there used to be a very famous hotel, the Tiger Hotel, that was built right over the railway, over the one street, and over the stream that you just saw. And a few years later, in 1890, they even built a second railroad. So I think it's the only hotel in the world that ever had two railroads, a street and a stream running through the lobby. Can you imagine that? So unfortunately the hotel, first it was burned, there was a fire, and later it was completely torn down. So unfortunately it's not here anymore. It's a real shame. And now you just have, I don't know, yeah, some buildings remaining, but it's all abandoned. So the mine kept going for about a century, and then mining declined and it all got abandoned. And now this is all there's left. They removed the railroad tracks and all of that. I think anything with any value. I don't know what this is or used to be, but yeah, this is it, I think. Maybe the road continues for a little bit more. But I would have loved to see that Tiger Hotel. Imagining staying in a hotel and there's a stream running through, and there's two trains running through, and a street. Apparently also, when the trains would come, they would go over the street, so all the cars would have to move and let the train go through. Pretty incredible, right? And now nobody does anything here anymore. So then this road continue. This is Cooper Pass Road. But my new friend Roger, he already told me there's no point in trying this road because it's gonna go up the pass, and he's like, there's gonna be snow. So Cooper Pass Road. Yeah, it's up to 1900. There's gonna be snow there, so yeah. I'm gonna trust Roger that's a no-go. See? There's still a little bit left here. I have no idea what this was. Yeah, you can see the railway going there. Or one of them, one of the two then. I see there's an actual mine shaft up there. See that? Looks like all of it collapsed with a landslide. Pretty eerie, I have to say. Like those buildings, I mean, that's all abandoned. You know, you see that the glass is thrown in. No trespassing. I mean, look at that building. And then that over there is all from the mining operations. just wonder what all of it was. Maybe I can ask these people, maybe they'll know. Hi, how are you? Are you from here?
Oh yeah.
What are all these buildings? Like, what was that?
This is the Star Phoenix mine.
But-
Hecla mining.
But it's all abandoned now, right?
Oh boy, it has been since I think the last time anyone's worked around here was like 93.
19, I got a book, the whole book on.
Oh yeah, she's been here.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I was just showing her the. Here's the pictures. This building here is that one right there. So
Oh, wow.
this, you see this little peak of a house between this building
Yeah.
and here. That is this house. And in another book that I have, there it is right there before he
Oh,
did
yeah.
this to it. You know, and it's got those buildings that were right there. So what used to be right here was the combination bar,
Yeah.
and then right next door to it was the lady Esther who owned the combination bar. That was her house.
So, but that first picture, this one, so then the train,
that is
there was two railways, right?
I
One?
don't know if it tied into one. There was just the one, right? But yeah, but there used to be all kinds of mining carts that used to come all.
Yeah, that's where the landslide was.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah, you can see the remnants of some of the wood sticking.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where those are now. And then further down, that way that's the Tiger Hotel.
Oh, that was.
Since it's so narrow, the train actually used to drive through the hotel.
Yeah, I read about it. That's fascinating.
No, really, really cool area. Where are you from?
From the Netherlands.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's an interesting area. From San Diego, California, about 12 years ago up here. So.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah.
It looks a bit eerie, no?
It's very scary. I took the illegal tour when after I moved here. I jumped the fence and looked around all the buildings. It's very scary.
Yeah. Oh, but there's tours now, or?
I think there is. Yeah, I think they do tours once in a while up here now.
Ah.
Yeah, so, and they'll take you into the safer areas. But that whole building, the floor is rotted. It's scary.
Yeah.
The little train used to go right through the building here, where the big opening is, where they got the.
Oh, the train would go through there.
Go into there, and then they used to dump the ore into the carts, and then it used to.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Yeah. The Frisco Mine's the one further down. You'll see the big brown sign. I'll say.
Yeah.
And that's the one where the miners came up and they just blew it all up.
Oh, that's when there was the unrest, like when they were fighting.
Yeah, 1890 or so, they had a big,
Oh, right. Yeah.
big unrest. I think they had a strike, and then they brought in a lot of Chinese to come work it, and they didn't care for that very much. So,
Ooh,
lot of history here.
rough place.
It is. In fact, they rounded a bunch of them up and took them up. They call it Terror Gulch, and then they marched them up there and they hung them from the cottonwood trees.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
Between 4,000 and 5,000 people that used to live between up here in the wall.
Between 4,000 and 5,000 people here. Wow. Crazy.
No more.
Not anymore. Nice meeting you.
Name's Ben.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Take care.
you. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. It's a bit creepy.
I don't want to work here when the sun goes down.
No. I feel like if there's gonna be a zombie apocalypse, it's gonna be here. All right. Take care, guys. Bye. Wow. Crazy. It looks so scary. Look at this building. And then the train just running straight through here. Wow. Really fascinating and very creepy at the same time. Oh, here, there's another mine shaft, maybe. Anyway, let's go. Ciao, dear. That right there is a sand point. I'm almost there. This is town. Public market. Oh, this is nice. Cedar Street Hotel and Suites. That's where I have my booking. So why did I have to go to Sandpoint today? That's because I had a booking in this place because the people here were so kind to accept not one,
not 2, but 3 parcels for me. This is obviously the biggest one, and this is my Revit parcel. Revit sent me winter gear, which I asked them to send here. I should have asked them to send it to Colorado, but hey, you can't know everything up front. It is here, so this winter gear is going to get me all the way to Alaska. Let's open this baby up. Yes, there we go. So I got myself pants. So these are also from the Dirt series, which is the same series that I've been riding in this season. But these are the summer pants that I've been wearing so far, which are not waterproof. And these ones are. So these ones are thicker and waterproof. And instead of in the boot, these ones go over the boot. And I have them in black. Then my jacket, this one you've already seen because I've actually worn this already in season 4 when I was doing enduro riding in the Netherlands. I got one of the first samples. So this one I've already worn also in the Netherlands. So that's my jacket. And then this is the main thing. These are new boots. These are my new boots. So the boots that I have now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. But as I think most of you know, I am a Revit ambassador. So that has certain perks in that I get to try out and use their newest things. So I don't have to wait until I've worn the old ones out. And these are their brand new Gore-Tex boots. Wow, look at this. Can you see this? Wow, these are amazing. Amazing. So yeah, Gore-Tex, 100% waterproof. So I'm not going to throw out, of course, my old boots because they're perfect. So I'm going to send the gear that I'm not using anymore, I'm going to send it back to the Netherlands. But yeah, these are my boots until Alaska. Awesome. I'm super happy. And then the next parcel, this is also, I think also Revit actually. These are winter gloves. Very necessary, as my hands were freezing off with cold weather. Oh, awesome. These are the gloves, Chivak GTX ladies. These are my new gloves. I'm super happy with that. These are going to keep my hands warm. And then the last parcel is not from Revit, but I ordered something because in the next video, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to cross the border into Canada. So I ordered a map, new map for you. So I can scribble on the map what's going on. Can you see? Oh, it's quite a nice one. It's a bit smaller. But yeah, this is my new map to indicate where I am and what's going on. So that was it for today. So in the next video, you'll see me riding with my brand new gear onto the border with Canada, and I'm gonna cross the border into Canada. I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, today was the last full day of riding, and it was just, yeah, I loved it. I loved it. And I can't believe that man Roger, that he was just out today cutting those logs. Because if he wouldn't have been, then I would have had to turn around again. And well, that's been happening a lot on my ride through the US, unfortunately. That I have to turn back and make other plans. So sometimes I'm thinking I must have some angels watching over me and making this stuff happen. And I was also thinking back of Tim, you know, when I was in Colorado and I'm just standing there at the snow, and then yeah, suddenly another biker rocks up, and well, we didn't need a chainsaw there, but anyway, I thought it was just brilliant, and we had a really nice ride. So yeah, that was it for today. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.